What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday. This is your Monday motivational video for your day. Hope you guys are doing great. A lot of you guys are probably leaving work now, and you probably are feeling so relieved that you are leaving work. But nonetheless, I hope you guys had a productive day. I have had a pretty productive day. I've been feeling pretty good for the most part. My knee is still bothering me. I've been walking a lot, so I think I'm gonna kind of chill out on that because it's not making things any better. But today was pretty cool. I had my personal training at the gym, so I worked out pretty good today. Ran some errands and I'm getting some work done. But my weekend, it was kind of quiet. I went to the mall, did some shopping. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. So, um, yeah. So today, I just want to encourage you guys to, how do I say this? Wisdom, and knowledge. So when you gain wisdom in whatever it is that you gain wisdom from, you gain knowledge at that point once you have wisdom. And a lot of the times when we gain wisdom and we have the knowledge now to implement that into whatever it is that we're struggling with, um, sometimes we don't know how to handle that. Sometimes we kind of get frantic when things get a bit stressful. So I always talk to you guys, in general about, relationship, career, finances, your goals, anything like that. So if you have any point in your life where you are feeling like you don't know where to go, like you are not sure which direction to go, like you don't know which path to take or whether you're even on the right path. I have had my moments where, I've had breakdowns as to whether or not, in the years that I have moved my life and started something new, in a new place, new state, new career, there were times where I kind of like, I handle stress a lot better now than I used to. I used to handle it very poorly on top of me having anxiety, which just doesn't help at all. But I used to just be the type of person to worry about everything. I will worry myself into a panic attack. The fact that I was even dealing with panic attacks and anxiety just didn't help it. It was just me always worried about the what ifs. I was always worried about things that didn't happen, probably wouldn't happen, that hasn't happened. And I would always, my mind would go so far into the future that I will worry myself out of opportunities. I will worry myself out of making the right decisions, even though I had knowledge of what I could have done or what I could have been doing or the decision that I had to make. The fear and the worry or the concern of the what ifs would make me make poor decisions on certain things. And I can say that with relationships. I can say that with work at the workplace. I can say that with finances. And so, I've learned over time how to deal with trying to find wisdom and knowledge and keeping that and maintaining that. Um, and so a lot of the times when we deal with certain things like that, regardless of us having the wisdom and knowing and having the knowledge of what we need to do, the fear, the concern, the stress will cause us to sometimes make decisions out of impulse and out of desperation. It's like, oh my God, I'm desperate to make sure that I do everything right, so let me not do this, even though you know that that's the very thing that you should do. You know what I mean? And fear can block us from doing a lot of things. And um, having fear as part of your daily life is not something that should even exist. Are there things that we should be concerned about? Yes. Are there things that stress us out? Yes. Are there things that scare us at times? Yes, we're human. But a lot of times we allow the fear to take the driver's seat instead of us taking hold of the situation and letting fear take the back seat. Um, And that goes with time. If you are the type of person to deal with worry in a very poor way, this is going to be a journey for you. It was a journey for me. It took me a very long time to get to a place of peace where I no longer allow fear or worry to basically have me in a chokehold like it used to. um I in my life I have made poor decisions, financially, out of fear, um out of desperation. I made mistakes in relationships where should have left and I knew better and I didn't. um and that cost me. um and that's what I mean. And so I just want to encourage you guys that if you are at a point where you're dealing with something, maybe in your relationship or your career or your finances, I want you guys to really seek wisdom. And what I mean by that, you can seek wisdom wherever you want, whether it's in your Bible, if that's where you are in your spiritual life. You can research things online, you can find books to help you. But that's why I tell you guys, a lot of the times when we go through things, there are resources for it, whether it's mental health, anxiety, diet, health, finances, um, consulting, therapy. Those are resources. And so if you're at a place where you are unsure and you're not sure where that uncertainty is coming from, kind of sit with yourself and ask yourself, okay, am I unsure because I really don't know? Or do I feel unsure because I am scared to make this move? And a lot of the times we are scared to make moves because we don't know what's on the other side of that decision. Be it quitting a job or elevating in your career or taking a new position or even a career change. For me, I know when I decided to quit my job to do YouTube, there was a lot of fear, I have to admit, because I was jumping into something that I've always wanted to do, which was be an entrepreneur, but it was in a whole different realm. Like, I have a degree. I am licensed as a cosmetologist, and all these things, but I'm like, I don't do well with speaking in front of public, doing all this, let alone sitting in front of a camera and talking to millions of people. But when I started to feel like this was fun for me, this was enjoyable for me, this didn't feel like work, even though I work every single day, I enjoy what I do, I love what I do. It's fun, and it's fun for you guys to watch as well. And so that in between stage, I guess it's kind of normal to feel a little fear, because I'm going from working a 9 to 5 and being in the health industry to going into being a content creator on a social platform and being an entrepreneur and not having anything pushing me but myself. And that's a scary situation to be in, even though it's something I've always wanted to do. But it's such a whole different animal from where I was going. But at that time, I felt that it was the right time at that time and the right time in my life to make that decision to do something. It was either do it now or miss the opportunity. And sometimes we get these windows of opportunity and we spend so much time on the fear, and we end up regretting not taking that chance, because we feared the situation so much that we end up missing the opportunity. That window closes and now it's gone, and you don't know when that opportunity is going to come. Should you jump in head first? No. But that's why I'm telling you guys that you need to find wisdom and knowledge in the very things that you want to do, the decisions that you want to make in the areas of your life that you want to make them. Once you have that knowledge and that wisdom, and you know how to control that fear, that concern, that stress, that anxiety of making a change, then you can implement that knowledge. And then you have to get to a place of discipline where you maintain that knowledge going forward in whatever it is that you do. So seek wisdom with all of your decisions. And once you get knowledge, and you are, in a comfortable place where you are no longer in fear, things will become a lot easier. Will you have new situations like this that will kind of shake you up a little bit? Yes, that's just life. And we are humans, we feel things, but we can control those things. We don't have to be led by fear and stress all the time. That's a lot of time wasted with things that aren't even in our space at the moment. So take things one step at one day at a time, one step at a time. You know, do yourself a favor. Don't stress. Instead, seek knowledge, seek wisdom, find your resources. The more you know, the more comfortable you are with making decisions for your future. All right. So, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great and productive week ahead. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day on purpose. Leave your comments down below. Let me know how your weekend was, what you guys are up to. If you enjoyed this video, also, I'll be jumping back onto gaming this week. Naruto, Dragon Ball. I started that a couple of days ago. I might be putting up a poll to see, because I want to play another game. I don't want to only play Dead Space. I feel like I need something else. So I'll put up a poll. But anyway, leave all your comments down below. If you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles!